If you need something, ask the robot inside. Can you make it quick? I got better things to do than talk to you. Can you make it quick? What? You want to fight me? Do it. I don't care. Well, can't you see? We're in the graveyard that is the town of Welch. Except this town started dying way back before the bombs fell. Thanks to those damn robots taking our jobs and ruining the economy. To make matters worse, AMS came in acting like they owned the place when some ultra site popped up in Welch. They wanted to take away people's homes. All the man cared about was making a quick buck. Didn't care at all about anything else. Some good those bucks did them in the end, huh? Some sort of radioactive material that none of us should be messing with, if you ask me. I don't trust the stuff. Don't we have enough problems with radiation as it is? Atomic mining services. Revolutionaries of the mining industry. Wrecker of jobs everywhere in Appalachia. Somehow those idiots thought it would be a good idea to use nuclear bombs to dig deeper into mines. I'd really rather not talk about them much more. Or we could not. I do mind, in fact. But if it'll get you to leave me be, I suppose I could tell you a little bit. The name's Dillon. I was a miner here in Welch before the robots stole our jobs. I was born in this town, and I'd like to die in this town. Even though the work was harder, honest sweat is better than those bucket of bolts. It taught kids character. Now look where we are. People are out here killing each other over damn junk like sugar bombs just to survive. Look around you, kid. What part of this world we're living in makes you think someone should be upbeat and happy? Everyone I ever loved and cared about is dead. Even the town I lived most of my years in is gone. Can't you see I'm retired? So it's time to live the retired life. I'm just gonna relax right here, drink some whiskey, and wait for the end. Can you hurry it up? For now. How about forever?
Hey. Good to see you again. So... that's it, then. They're gone. Thank you for looking into this. And for being a friend. It means a lot to me. So, let's intercept one of the U.S.S.A. robots that's heading this way. I want to know why they're doing this. I've pinpointed one of them using Emerson's tip. So, let's start with this one. I'll monitor it here and see if anything about its signal changes radically. I'm wondering if it shows signs of expecting this confrontation. We really do. In this world, it's hard to imagine how anybody can survive all alone anymore. And I'm very glad that I'm here with you. I could get used to it here. It seems like this robot only popped up on the scanner when the other one was destroyed. Sure. Maybe that will help with the pain. Dr. Bernard was our engineer. Worked exclusively on the sleeping pods. Very by-the-books type guy. Specialist Novak had been on a few missions before this one. Always seemed distracted. But, well, it was a stressful mission. Dr. Lee was our ship's engineer, and a robotics expert. We all went out to celebrate the night before liftoff. It feels like it was only yesterday. I guess it doesn't matter if it feels like it was only yesterday. It was a long time ago. And they're gone. I'll be here, friend. Hey. Good to see you again. Look who's back. And bearing gifts.
Figured I would stop by and give you this emergence kit. It should help with your headaches for a little while.
You don't know how relieved I am to hear that. The headaches have been excruciating at times. I could barely think.
Glad to help. So, last time we spoke, you both were tracking down the crew's signal. What did you find? I knew them too, you know. I worked with them closely for years.
There was almost nothing in the wreckage. They had no chance. Why weren't they in the main emergency capsule with me? They would have been safe in there.
Maybe that's true. It's all in the past, though. Focus on things you can actually change. For example, those robots. Have you found any more? Ah, see? I told you. Probably a rogue programmer. Some sort of hippie that wanted to cause chaos.
The robot's signature was a partial match for some other signals in the area, so I thought we might investigate those. It seems linked.
Seems like a waste of time to me. You have your answers. Nowak, Lee, Bernard. They're all dead. You're not. Move on. Not really. But, backtrace the program's signal that you picked up. Sophia can figure it out from there.
Thanks for the emergence kit, Emerson. Come back later, okay?
I'm tracking down some more of them with my contacts, so I'll be back later. Stay. I'll be going then. We'll speak again soon.
I'm glad to have another emergence kit, but I'm annoyed that Emerson doesn't think anything is worth investigating, you know? Speaking of which, when you approached that robot, I detected a frequency disruption. Maybe it was sending a signal, but to whom? The signal is tagged with a code that indicates it is a high-security holotape related to the Deep Sleep mission. I mean, who would care now, right? Listen to it if you want. But if you are a communist or a sympathizer, then it might trigger some sort of explosion or brainwave obstruction thing. They just used to tell us that to scare us, I think. I never tested it out, though. It's got to be something significant. This could give me some closure here, finally. Then I can move on, like Emerson. I technically had some training with firearms before, part of the military boot camp prior to becoming an astronaut. It's not much, but maybe I'll brush off those skills and start practicing. Just in case. Call me Sophia, please. After what we've been through. After all, I'm in your ship now. That makes you the commander here. Sort of. Right before you killed it, the robot sent out some signals to specific targets. I think it pinged my console, too. It was hard to tell if anything changed, though. My headache was back in full force, so I had to lie down. I could barely see. I expect that another U.S.S.A. robot will be activated and sent after us soon, so maybe we can try again. Truthfully, it was a blur. We were sent up as a team, and we were in our deep sleep pods in under an hour after achieving a stable orbit. But that single hour? Phew, it was exhilarating. Roger. Stay safe out there.
Watoga Emergency Medical Services is here to help. Speak to our friendly automated receptionist for...
Welcome back, Deputy. It's that time again. Need you to go clear out some squatters.
It's always good to see you around, friend. Strange. Doesn't seem to be anything on this holotape at all. But it's definitely labeled as part of the Deep Sleep project. Huh. Okay, let's think about this logically. Either this is actually a high-security tape, or it's mislabeled somehow, right? Let's assume it's real for now. They used to make us listen to these whale song tapes while we were using the Deep Sleeper pods. So, let's see if we can dig up anything on the pods themselves. Documentation, user manuals, Dr. Bernard's designs, anything really. Something just seems unsettling about the whole thing. I'll start to investigate other signals too. I wish that whale song holotape wasn't whatever it is. It would be soothing to listen to that right about now. Okay, I'm from Chicago. Parents moved there when I was little. After college, I went to the D.C. area and applied for the astronaut program a couple of times until I was accepted. Oh, my folks were so proud. Other than that, I had a few relationships, nothing serious. I had a pet turtle for most of my life. I don't know. That's the high-level overview, anyway. I'm not a weirdo, if that was what you were asking. Just whale song, repeating. So pleasant. Headache sort of melted away. This world is so... So, how did you survive all of this? Now you're speaking my language here. Observe, theorize, weigh the risks. Learn from failures, adapt. I get it. I absolutely get it. When I figure out what's happening with the U.S.S.A, I can modify my scanner to continue finding historically significant signals, resources, things that will expand our knowledge of this region, you know? I'm suddenly more optimistic about this strange new world of ours. Roger.
Automated Mining Services welcomes you to the home of industry.
on.
Perimeter movement detected. Possible stealth unit in the AO. Scanning.
Never had headaches like this before. I was wondering if you were coming back. You found something related to the Deep Slate mission? Okay, let's see. Suspension of living. Two things jump out at me here, though. Something about sensory data transfers, and the fact that Emerson was the supervisor. What the hell? Okay, here's my plan. I found some old medical data from the U.S.S.A. stored nearby, and I want you to look for a copy of my records there. I just need to relax for a bit. Well, right now, I think we need to track down some medical records. Oh. Roger.
Us!
Not so tough now, huh?
I'm all for taking what ain't mine. These scorched a good target practice, right? Saw you make some great shots. Nice work. Oh, and thanks for the help.
Tell me you're not still chasing ghosts.
Emerson, what did you know about Dr. Bernard's deep sleeper pods?
I knew some of it. I was just a manager. I didn't really read the technical mumbo-jumbo.
You're back. Emerson and I were just having a little talk. So, have you got something for me? Transfer them to my console, please. What were they doing? Emerson, tell me.
It was a biomedical thing with Arctos.
It wasn't decades ago to me.
You're right. Okay, listen. Arctos Pharma and the U.S.S.A. made a deal to create a serum. Serum K, maybe. It was going to help with the Deep Sleep project. That's all I know. I wish I could do more.
Okay, that's enough for now. Emerson, could you please leave? Maybe try to remember something helpful for next time.
I do. I actually really do care. I didn't want her to stay up there so long.
We just have to move forward here. That's what the Mistress of Mystery would do when she was betrayed. We need to find that contract, I think. I want to know what that serum did. If this stuff caused my headaches, then maybe they made an antidote? It's a start. I can tell he feels guilty about something. Yes. I'm not a doctor, but it seems like they used the serum to reduce my brain's higher functions. While I was looking for the Deep Sleeper Pod documents a while... It is. It really is. I know I've said it before, but... thanks for letting me, crash here. Roger. Hey, friend. Welcome back. Figures. He wasn't just a manager. He made the offer himself. Damn it. Maybe I can find out more about this serum, though. I might be able to find a correlation somewhere associated with the timestamps. In the meantime, let's just eliminate that rogue U.S.S.A. robot that... Back in my college days, we used to watch... You know, if they ever came after us all, that... Agreed. It seems like some sort of... experimental... bio... No. The year or two prior to going on... some had white noise. Clearly, well... You know, I did. Strange. But, I guess... Roger. Hey, friend. Same as the other U.S.S.A. robots. Are you with me on this, my friend? Please, call me Sophie. It means so much after... I couldn't have done any of this without locating that medical cache that has... I suddenly realized that the expression milk run might not have much... It sounded like he had some demons in his past that he wanted to take care of. It's probably decades old and Really? I was worried for a bit that you might be, unenthused, even though my options were clearly heavily limited by the, Affirmative.
Getting hungry. What's that? Need to fight. Need to smash. I can smell you out So boring. No green.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation. You got anything you don't want anymore?
It's always good. Hey there! Look who decided to grace us with his presence.
I brought another emergence kit. It's well past its expiration, but, well, everything is. It should be fine.
Thanks, Emerson. I appreciate it. I do. We have some questions for you, though.
It was my job. I was told to do that. I honestly am not sure. Most of those... I'm a different man now. I have been trying to help... I came to Appalachia...
Why can't you just tell me everything that happened? Hey there! Look who decided to grace us with his presence.
I brought another emergence kit. It's well past its expiration.
Thanks, Emerson. We have some questions.
I'm a different man now. I have been trying to help. I came to Appalachia...
Why can't you just tell me everything that...
Because I have to finish my job, too. I have to go. I'll drop off some more emergence kits. I'll be going then.
So it's real. The serum is real. Part of me wonders if Emerson told us about... it was rather easy to pin. I'll be right here. Don't worry. If we're dressing up, You are gonna... Oh, I shot 3 flying insects while you were dealing with the U.S.S.A. robot. And then I traded their parts to Grom when he... I hope you won't be gone.
His enemies cannot hide. His foes cannot escape. All will face the Mothman's judgment. You'll regret despoiling the Holy Land! Holy Mothman! I turn you in eternity. I will live forever in the light.
Hey, you. Must be my lucky day. When you killed that Robobrain, the scanner seemed to pick up on some high-security signals all around the area. Maybe it was somehow interfered? A lot of these are high-security signals, things related to the Deep Sleep Project. From the signature of the signal here, it seems to be a classified meeting between top officials. Can you stop by and pick it up? I figure... Yes, I suspect it's a holotape, but... Thank you, my dear, kind friend. Oh, be still, my beating heart. That's... I thought maybe... Not surprised. and there were a great many of them. Maybe. Or